Good morning, my friend Danny here in north part of Atlanta, Georgia. I gotta tell you, I gotta share with you what's going on. So if you've been following some of our activity regarding the midterm rentals, it's one of them. Midterm rentals, we actually call it hybrid rental. Hybrid rental because we are targeting people that will come here and will rent a house for ideally a month to several months and not like a short-term rental for a few days. But because you can't always get those perfectly in place, what we do is in between the midterm rental to another, we try to get the short-term rentals in. We're about 45 minutes north to Atlanta, 40 minutes. This was purchased in September 2024. End of September. We took the month of October perfecting it, mostly furnishing and designing it and the attention to details. One of the things that we learned that it's important, it's not just to furnish it. It has to be furnished that it looks nice when we do the photos and publish it through different websites, but it also has to be accommodating or offer some flexibility to different types of guests, right? Sometimes there's a one person, sometimes there's a family with 2 kids or 3 kids or 1 kid, and we want to accommodate the different needs in terms of eating and living room and bedrooms, and there's a lot of attention to details how to use the flex space without compromising on the aesthetic and without compromising on the design. When we put it on the market beginning of November, it immediately got someone in for November, and then it actually was a bit slow during December and January. Not that we didn't have people coming in, but it wasn't busy enough. And then around February, it started picking up. So that was picking up. We are now beginning or mid-May. There is one person who came in and rented it as a short-term rental and extended and extended and extended. So he's going to wrap up about 3 weeks. A very nice price per week. The house is amazing. I mean, it's beautiful. You can see a character. The neighborhood, I don't know if you can hear the birds here. The neighborhood is beautiful. This is an upper middle class or upper middle class part. I would say that. It's just nice. We were able to get it for a really good price. This one was 97% ready. When we came in, we did some updates to the electrical. I put a handrail, a few little touch-ups, maybe blinds. I don't remember if it had blinds or not. One of the things that we like about this one, lower floor here, which is interesting. Not interesting. There's a 2-car garage on one side, half of it, and you can see it's just right behind me. But also the second half, which is the second half of the house, it's all one big room. Mechanicals, HVAC, water heater. What we did to that unfinished room, what we did over there is we actually just put an insulation. We didn't put drywall, at least not for now. It's in the plans, maybe to do in the future. Put a dehumidifier just to be on the safe side. And part of what we're offering under the midterm rentals, we tell people, if you have a problem that you need to leave your house for some reason and you need to move some of your stuff out because that happens, you can bring them over here and you don't need a storage space. So there's a huge space. Half of that house, I would say it's probably 600, 700 square feet room that you can just store your stuff, already insulated already with the dehumidifier. So Atlanta, midterm rentals is the goal here. Doing it with the midterm plus the the hybrid rentals been working very well. Very nicely all together. We are constantly looking for ways to get more exposure to the potential tenants for the MTR, the midterm rentals. Always the biggest challenge that we put a lot of focus, and that's actually part of the reason I'm here visiting. What can we do? We keep asking ourselves, what can we do in order to improve marketing? And when I say improve marketing is we want constantly leads coming in saying, hey, we want this house. We're waiting for this house. We need this house. Sometimes it's easy when people can plan the category of people who needs an insurance incident because something happened in their house, and we've had that situations maybe in this one as well, but in one of our other MTRs here, is that those things happen overnight, right? One day you have a problem, the next day you need a house, and this could be available. If it's available, then we can offer that to you. So there are different categories how to go about it. So the biggest challenge is pushing marketing, leads, interest in order to get people to list those houses as an MTR for a month, 2, 3. Some of the other houses we have people for have been 6 months and 9 months and 10 months, stuff like that. And many times we've seen that someone comes in and they extend, they keep extending. They come for a month and they end up staying, 2. Obviously, higher rent, furnished, higher rent, also higher expenses because we cover utilities, we cover Wi-Fi. Management is more expensive here. A lot of it has to do with the marketing expenses. So there's more efforts around it. So even if we can rent it for much higher, expenses are also higher. But when you normalize everything, this house is generating on average, or those houses, not, those houses, MTR, are generating a better cash flow than your comparable single family home long-term rental, which we do all the time, just another option. So thanks for watching, thanks for following, thanks for checking. If you have questions on the MTR, the midterm rentals, or if you want to be part of that option and invest in something like this, let us know. Get in touch with us. We'll be happy to see if we can accommodate. Part of me being here in Atlanta is actually going to see relevant properties for our investors that could qualify to this program. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.